In light of the horrific crime in Douglasville, we set out to answer the question, what should you do in an accident where another driver gets aggressive? WIAT 42 News reporter Mike McClanahan is live in Birmingham with the answer. Mike.
Lee, it's something you might never have thought of, but if it ever happens to you, there will be precious little time to think. So we posed the question to some Birmingham drivers, as well as police and an insurance representative, to see what they would do and what they would recommend. Whether or not the horrific situation in Douglasville, Georgia was rooted in road rage, the situation raises the question, how do you deal with an aggressive driver after you've been in an accident?
I mean, I see road rage every day. Situation arose, I'd probably retaliate. You know, I'd probably get mad if somebody was trying to ram me and see somebody irate.
Just ignore it and just drive on. You never know when you might be in that situation.
Crime Prevention Officer DeVoris Ragland says if you're confronted by an aggressive driver, follow these steps.
Make sure your doors are locked. Never get out. Always, have your cell phone ready to dial 911.
She says hit and run is not the same thing as running for your life.
You don't have to stay at that scene. We ask that, you drive to the nearest well-lit area or a police station, especially if you feel like your life is in harm's way.
Steve Walker with State Farm Insurance says ideally insurance companies want drivers to wait for police at the scene, but not if it puts them in danger.
The first thing that you should be mindful of is that for your own safety, if you feel uncomfortable, go with your first thought.
Walker says they will still investigate if you have to leave the scene, but it's important to get as many details as safely possible.
We ask that they, as soon as they can, report the accident to the police department, get a police report.
Now, if you believe an aggressive driver is following you, Officer Ragland says you shouldn't go home, but again, drive to a well-lit public place and, if possible, the police department. You definitely don't want someone with bad intentions towards you knowing where you live. Live in Birmingham, Mike McClanahan, WIAT 42 News. Coverage you can count on.